8 capsule wardrobes and why I think they are just a waste of like capsule wardrobes for many reasons. Because for one, I feel like you're not able to even expand your creativeness when it comes to fashion. I feel like capsule wardrobes were mainly made by or pushed by people who didn't exactly like fashion or didn't feel like they wanted or needed to express themselves enough within their wardrobe and they didn't have the patience or the time. I personally don't like capsule wardrobes because I feel like you're not able to express yourself. It's a lot of neutral colors and it's really like minimalist. And as you guys can probably tell, I like a lot of creativeness. I like a lot of color. I like a lot of stylish things. And I don't feel like I exactly fit within like the minimalist standard, but I also feel like I don't fit within the maximalist style either because I don't like over collect, but I'm not gonna lie, I do have like a shopping addiction to like cute stuff. And when I find stuff that's really unique and creative, I buy it. Like it is something that I find really nice and it just makes me feel really good. So I feel like having it like you're stuck, like having neutrals, neutral tones to everything. I mean, you can't have not a lick of color in your wardrobe at all. And not saying anything bad with that because I know, like, in terms of seasons, so like in the summertime, we're obviously gonna do way more color than what we maybe would do in the fall or even the winter. But I feel like with a capsule wardrobe, it's like, okay, summertime, we're doing whites, we're doing very neutral colors, really kind of washed out colors, nothing too much. And then when we get into like it'll start off actually spring. Spring, we're usually doing lots of color. Summer, we're usually doing lots of color, but we're a capsule wardrobe. This spring and the summer are like where there's non-existent color, like at all, like zilch, just gone. And then like in the fall, where we usually would like okay, like maybe try some browns and reds and Christmas, holiday stuff, you see exactly no color once again. So it's like the same color throughout every season without any change. And I personally feel like I like trends too much for me to have a capsule wardrobe that's like that. Like I like color, I like finding cool things, different colors. I like some plain colors, I like some earth tones. I like a good mixture, and I feel like a capsule wardrobe just doesn't exactly speak to ones that are maybe more intrigued by things that are a little more different and a little bit more stylish. um that's why I personally don't like a capsule wardrobe. But it's not even just that. I feel like it's more to it, and I'm gonna tell you guys. Also, like, I feel just a lot of one exact style of something. Now, I'm not going to exactly speak on all capsule wardrobes because I did some research and I actually found out that a lot of people, including myself, more so thought that it was simply just neutral tones. Okay, that's what I thought. But after doing some research and like really looking into it and just seeing, is a capsule wardrobe really just that? Is that can't all like that can't just be it? Like there has to be more to it. I found out that a capsule wardrobe is basically just how you organize your wardrobe. Okay, you can incorporate mix and matching different pieces and jewelry and clothing and basically just stylizing your outfits so they're easier for you to assemble and put together on your everyday basis. And I feel like I can now play into having a capsule wardrobe because I cannot just be stuck by these standard neutral tones, maybe earth tones, and maybe just like stuck at a certain way that your wardrobe has to exactly look like and be like this extremely perfect, super like like very neutral toned look, and that's just not me. I can actually now like have my really cute cheetah print boots and like my really nice colorful, not exactly colorful, but just like different variations and tones of different things in my closet, and still play into the aesthetic of having a really nice clean capsule wardrobe, which is not like maximalist and just too much and overwhelming and overbearing. I literally can like have fun with it and still like be very much organized. Another thing that I found out about a capsule wardrobe, like a capsule wardrobe was simply based on like you having to get rid of all your good stuff and start all the way over again and just try to build it from there. And I like when I first thought that, based on what I saw, and this is from a long time ago, I thought that's what it meant. Like I had to stay in the neutrals, I had to stay like minimalist, and I was like, okay, this is too much pressure. Like I personally like to be able to have a mixture of different things and just have fun, and have a little bit of minimalist mixed in with a little bit of maximalist, just a good mixture within the bunch in my wardrobe. And I feel like now I can kind of play into a capsule wardrobe, as long as it's just not like I have to stay within like the neutral tones. And because a lot of the time capsule wardrobes are looked at as just minimalist, like you have to be super organized, and you cannot have any type of style within your wardrobe. It has to just be just plain and simple, and just literally nothing going on besides you having a few, like maybe 30, if even that much, like 20 to 30 pieces of clothing in there, and just like maybe like 16 pair of shoes. And I'm but I have so much more than that. Like how am I gonna be within this aesthetic or trend almost? But the fact that I can now take, I can kind of like make it my own personal style and still just look at like the organizing side of it, and not just like how my wardrobe has to exactly look. I can play into color, I can play into still having my minimalist neutrals. I don't really like neutral tones on me like that. Maybe like warm tones that aren't like too washed out. Let's just say that, because I don't really think I even like how I look in neutral tones. But I can still play into having a good mixture. So I wouldn't say I don't exactly like a capsule wardrobe per se. I would feel like I just want to make sure I can be able to play my own personal style into that trend and just stylize it my way, that works best for me, and not feel the pressure of having to just be stuck at a trend because it's just a trend. Pros and cons to a capsule wardrobe. I'm going to tell you guys what I personally also wanted to talk about when it comes to a capsule wardrobe. Basically, so I think a lot of people think that it's going to be super expensive to have the capsule wardrobe. And I also thought that it was going to be like extremely expensive, but I learned that you can actually do a DIY capsule wardrobe at home. You don't have to exactly like go have a stylist or interior decorator come into your home, and not saying anything wrong with that, but you can actually DIY it and make it to your liking too. Based on what other people think of capsule wardrobes, not just my own opinion. Okay, so a lot of people think that capsule wardrobes are not realistic, and I can agree. Like, is this of the real world, or is this something that's just a trend that people just decided to come up with because they had a lot of time on their hands? Or is it something that people can actually benefit from? I feel like have something that people can benefit from, that people can actually realistically use in their wardrobe, and it's not just some fab or something that people find interesting just to look at on Instagram, or just, it's not something that you can use in real life. Like, I feel like, let's be honest, a lot of people have more than 30 items in their closet, or some may have 30 items, but I know someone like me who's a shopaholic and has way more than 30 items. How can I play into this trend? How can I be part of this? So a lot of people think it's not realistic, and I definitely agree. Also, based on what this says, a survey from other people. This is from other people. So, a capsule wardrobe may not be practical for the average person. Okay, it may be limiting for those who want to add color or print to their style, and that goes back to what I was saying. I love to have a lot of stylish things. I love to have a lot of color. I love to have a lot of prints. Just really be able to mix up my outfits every day. I don't want to have a standard look all the time. I want to be able to play with different fashion things and things that may be more unique and interesting to my taste. Also, a lot of people think it's not fun. Okay, so some people say that personal style is personal, okay? And that the following rules or obsessing over styling items can be boring. So, I kind of agree with that. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that point of view. Also, it's not creative. Like I was saying, how can we relate this to the real world? Some people are creative, like me, who want to be able to have fun within their wardrobe and just, kind of mix and match the way they please and not just have to go buy just one neutral or one look. We want to be able to have a little more fun. Also, not a one size fits all solution. That is true because not everyone's closet is big enough to have a huge capsule wardrobe. I can definitely tell you that. Not a lot of people have that. And I was an interior designer and decorator a while back, and definitely I get this part. Not everyone can fit in this trend. It has to be something. I feel like a trend should be something that a lot of people can also, kind of play into and have fun within that trend too. Simplicity may not be the right fit for everyone. Some people may find that a capsule wardrobe creates stress and dissatisfaction, and that is very true. It can create stress because think about the pressure of every single day. Let's say you're running down the street or you have an emergency or something, and you just don't feel like having to, just stay within one look, or you have an event to go to, or you have a certain attire, and the attire may be you have to wear red and purple or red and black, and you don't have those pieces in your wardrobe. Therefore, you cannot participate, or you have to be forced to actually go out and buy something and then feel like it doesn't fit within, your capsule wardrobe, and you become stressed and you're like, okay, now what do I do? And it could just not be okay. And that was also one of the things that I agreed with as well, that though it has its pros, everything has a con to it. And I feel like, yeah, my stress, like I could not exactly, like I could see if I was someone who had maybe like 20 items in my closet, and I don't even think anyone does. Like I can't see myself exactly playing into this like to the T, like all the way like that, because that is very, very stressful, and I don't want to deal with that. So also, if you go like on Pinterest, because there's Pinterest, there's Instagram, also YouTube here. There's a lot of different platforms that talk about capsule wardrobes and give examples of how it's supposed to be. Like it's supposed to be this perfect aesthetic. If you don't have that size closet, if you don't have that many clothes, or not, or you have less than that, you feel like you can't play into the trend. And you feel like you are just stuck. You feel like distaste for it, dissatisfaction, and I cannot agree anymore to this right here. I definitely understand them at that point. Exactly. Not enough outfits. That's also one thing that goes back to, like I said, it's not a one size fits all solution. It's not. It's not. It's not. Not a lot of us have. Some people have different budgets. Some people see more value in other things than just their clothes. So not everyone can exactly fit into this trend. And I feel like, you're gonna come up with something that we all can get a bit out of. we all can see like the value in it. We all can benefit from this. Like, I'm sharing this video with you guys. I'm sure this is benefiting a lot of you. I know if I was on the other side, I will be benefiting from this 100%, because and feeling like you know have like a say so in this too. Because like I said, not everyone has the budget to have a lot or even a little bit amount of clothes. Everyone's budget is definitely different. Some people may find it difficult to have enough outfits and items so they don't do laundry every day. Okay, so yeah, definitely not a good fit for their lifestyle. Everyone has different lifestyles. It's not just based off a trend. Some people have a lot of things going on in their life. They don't have the time to make sure everything is perfectly laid out in their closet. Some people have time. Everyone's schedule is different. Everyone's different. Their lifestyles are different. So you can't exactly say that this is a fit all solution, because it is clearly not. I think a lot of you guys can probably agree that there's pros and cons to this. And like I said, I don't want to say that I don't exactly like it, and I don't want to say that I love it. I'm like somewhere in the middle. Definitely some people, they find that a capsule wardrobe doesn't fit their lifestyle. It doesn't fit everybody. For example, someone who enjoys making a statement with their clothing may not like the idea of a capsule wardrobe, including myself. Literally, this example could not speak to me anymore. Maybe if I took creativeness out of my wardrobe, then I would be able to do a capsule wardrobe. But I won't be doing that anytime soon. I love having style and stylish things. Definitely, like I said, if you guys need to know more terminology of what a capsule wardrobe is, okay? A capsule wardrobe is a collection of clothing and accessories that are meant to be versatile and easy to mix and match. So that means one plain style, just one, and just a few little sprinkles of other really cool stuff, but mainly just one projective, just one perspective, one point of view. That's it. Okay. The goal is to simplify life and streamline decision making. Okay. I mean, though those things sound like visually, it would be so easy, but when you actually have to like organize your clothes and go by something, it is not always easy. Sometimes it is hard to play into the trend or how something's supposed to exactly be if this is not your cup of tea. So definitely, I personally feel like I don't want to play into the capsule wardrobe. I don't feel like I want to do it, because I'm taking my creative things, and also the things I already have, I have to let go of them, because I have to now keep everything neutrals, and I don't have a lot of neutrals in my wardrobe. I have more bright colors, patterns, stylish things, edgy, chic, just a mixture of different aesthetics. So I definitely probably will not see myself anytime soon playing into this capsule wardrobe. But if you're interested, like I said, there's pros and cons to it. Definitely, if this is your cup of tea, definitely try it out. It can be fun, and I've tried it before, and I just didn't exactly like it like that. So we're at the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching so much, and I hope this was helpful and gave you guys an idea of why I personally, or perspective of why I personally do not exactly like having a capsule wardrobe. But if you are into that, I definitely shared some points and views of that as well. And let me know what you guys think, if you guys are going to be trying that out, if you guys are interested in that type of thing. Let me know. And once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. And yeah, bye.